All right, Carnival Cruise Lines has updated their health and safety protocols, extended their health and safety protocols, including a little bit in there about children ages 5 to 11 and what they recommend for vaccines. And we're going to get into all of it right after this. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, so if you are booked on a Carnival cruise between now and March 31st of 2022, you probably also received this email that I'm going to read to you guys today as well. And it is an update on the health and safety protocols for Carnival Cruise Lines. They have extended their current health and safety protocols through March 31st of 2022 with a few changes and a few clarifications. And we're going to go ahead and cover all of that here today. So we're going to jump right in here. And this is Guest Operations Update Sailings January through March 31st of 2022. Dear Carnival guest, last month we announced our plans to operate vaccinated voyages through February of 2022. And we are writing to share that we will continue to operate with the same protocols that we've had in place through the end of March 2022. Our vaccinated voyages continue to operate very successfully, and our guests continue to express great satisfaction with our onboard experience while enjoying a safe and memorable vacation. The following ships through March 31st, 2022 will operate as vaccinated cruises, including your cruise, adhering to the current vaccination, testing, and mask requirements, including for children ages 5 through 11 years old, as referenced below, and the limited vaccine exemption process, which we are following today. With the resumption of service of the Carnival Sensation, the Carnival Ecstasy, and the Carnival Paradise by the end of March, our entire U.S.-based fleet will have returned to guest operations. From Galveston, Texas, we have the Carnival Breeze, the Carnival Dream, and the Carnival Vista. From Miami, we'll have the Carnival Freedom, the Carnival Horizon, the Carnival Sunrise, and the Carnival Conquest. From Port Canaveral, we have the Mardi Gras, the Carnival Elation, the Carnival Magic, and the Carnival Liberty. From New Orleans will be the Carnival Glory and the Carnival Valor. From Long Beach, we have the Carnival Panorama, the Carnival Radiance, and the Carnival Miracle. Baltimore will be the Carnival Legend. In Tampa, Florida, will be the Carnival Pride and the Carnival Paradise. That one will be effective on March the 12th. From Charleston, South Carolina, you will have the Carnival Sunshine. From Mobile, Alabama, will be the Carnival Sensation, effective March the 5th. And from Jacksonville, Florida, you have the Carnival Ecstasy, effective March the 7th. We also want to update guests on the vaccination exemption process, given that the U.S. health officials have now approved the COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine for children ages 5 through 11, with vaccinations already commencing last week. We have managed an exemption process for a small number of guests who have been ineligible for the vaccines for sailings through December 2021, and this process will continue for the sailings referenced above. We are opening the exemption process for cruises through March of 2022, and should you meet the criteria for a vaccine exemption, the electronic request form can be accessed here, and of course you can get that form on Carnival's website. Given our experience with sailings in the previous months, the number of exemptions we have been able to grant is far fewer than the request we received. While the decision to vaccinate children is obviously a personal one, if you are a family with children ages 5 through 11 and want to guarantee your ability to sail together, we encourage you to consider your vaccination options. To meet the definition of fully vaccinated, please keep in mind the 3-week interval between doses and the 2 weeks following the final dose. On embarkation day, a minimum of 15 days must have passed since the final dose. Prior to approving exemptions, we must confirm the total number of vaccinated guests we have on each sailing to determine the allowable number of unvaccinated children under the age of 12. This means we will be unable to finalize exemption approvals until much closer to sailing, and at that point, it may be too late to get your children fully vaccinated in time for your cruise. With the approval of vaccines for children ages 5 through 11, our Camp Ocean program will be reopening on a modified basis on sailings departing as of December the 10th, 2021. Based on the advice of our medical advisors, Camp Ocean will be limited only to fully vaccinated children. Along with the vaccination requirements, all vaccinated guests must bring proof of a negative COVID-19 test administered within 2 days of embarkation and adhere to mask requirements in indoor areas of the ship. These protocols have provided for a healthy and safe environment for our guests and crew, and our guests continue to rate their experience on board with very high marks. Please visit our Have Fun, Be Safe page on Carnival.com for complete information on all of our health and safety protocols, including testing, vaccine requirements, masks, travel insurance for unvaccinated guests, etc. We look forward to welcoming more of our guests on board over the coming weeks. Sincerely, Christine Duffy, President of the Carnival Cruise Lines. All right, and that is the updates for Carnival Cruise Lines. As you can see, the majority of the health and safety protocols that they are currently using will just simply continue forward through March of 2022. And while they are not requiring children ages 5 through 11 to be fully vaccinated to board, they are kind of encouraging it a little bit by letting you know that, hey, you still can apply for an exemption, but it could be up to the last minute before we are able to approve it or deny it. So there is always that chance that you could be all ready to go on your cruise vacation and you get denied your exemption for an unvaccinated passenger and then you can't go. And they will be reopening their Camp Ocean program for children. However, like it said directly in this letter, it is only going to be for fully vaccinated children. So if your kids like the kids club or are going to want to go to the kids club, that's just something for you to consider. Now, of course, I want to reiterate what they said in there, that whether or not you choose to vaccinate your kids, that is completely a personal decision. That is completely up to you. Like I say, you do what is best for you and your family. These are simply the health and safety protocols as they are released by Carnival Cruise Lines. So I'm not saying, hey, run out, get your children vaccinated immediately. You have to do it. Not saying that. Simply letting you know what the health and safety protocols are. And again, it is a personal choice and a personal decision as to what you decide to do. But Carnival is essentially making it, not necessary, not required, but about the only way you can go and not have to go through their exemption process and worry whether or not you're going to get an exemption and be able to get on the cruise ship is simply for everybody to be fully vaccinated. I said not a requirement, just more kind of a push that they're giving folks in that general direction. All right, I hope you have enjoyed today's cruise news video. If you have, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. Have yourself a great day, and we will see you out on the high seas.